Good evening. Today is the 19th of September 2023. The time now is 3:28 p.m. And this video is about other videos that I have seen. And I have seen videos for quite a while now talking about war coming to America. And many people are having dreams of war with Russia and China coming to America. Yeah, some saying Russia is going to take over America, and China was going to take the women and make sex slaves out of them, put them on drugs and stuff like that. Um, do bad things to transgenders. A lot of these countries don't go for that. But I saw a video yesterday on Facebook. I saw two. But this one young lady, she was saying that God was telling her that something was coming swiftly and it's going to be really bad. Said she had been crying for, you can look at her and tell she had been crying too. Said she had been crying for at least an hour. And then I saw a guy and said God, I think he said he was in prayer and he heard God say one word and he said war. He said that's all he heard until he asked God, when it's supposed to take place. And he said the 28th of this month of September. He said September, 28th of September, which this is September. So a lot of people have prophesied things in the past, like Donald Trump was supposed to win this election. I do believe that he won. I do believe that it was tampered with, and I believe the reason why he didn't win is because the people who was having these dreams was telling everybody. God people not the only people that watches the internet. God people not the only people that's watching people in ministry. Um, I hope y'all can see all this energy on me. But what I see, a lot of times the videos won't show what I see, but I can see it all on me, all on everything. But anyway, they saying because of the things that's been going on in America, the wrath of God is coming down on America. And we have bad leaders, evil, wicked leaders, and nobody doing nothing about it. Just letting them do what they do. You know, when you have a president and vice president, you have a government body, they are there, supposed to be there to serve the people and to make things in order. But these people here lately is doing the opposite. Ain't nothing in order about these. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. And like I said on another video, this this here is within since Obama and Biden. I do believe they've been the most of black people that been in government offices along, close to the president and speaking out than any time that I know of. But they getting the most evil people. They don't care nothing for black people, even though they black. And like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. Back in the old days when you had people acting, you had white people putting on black face. This same thing that's going on today, where you have a white president, but he got black faces that's running evil. Cause when you have a vice president that black men say that we're out their way to get them locked up, they have a problem with black people. And then the brown lady, when this lady asked her what was her what was a woman to her, and she couldn't answer that question. Now I got some college, but I don't have a whole lot of college. I only have a associate's degree. That's far as I went, associate's degree. But when you got a this woman, I think she's a judge. You got someone that's highly educated, and she can't tell you what a woman is. I mean, I could tell. I ain't even got to go to college. I could be in high school and could tell you what a woman is or what a female is. And a female is someone who was born with XX chromosome. A male is one that's born with an XY chromosome. A woman is someone that's born with a womb and ovaries. So that when we get older and we start having a monthly menstruation, and a man have testicles and a penis and sperm. So when we join together at a certain time of the month, the male sperm get get ejected into the woman's womb, and if any of those eggs get fertilized, she can get pregnant. They both produces a baby. And that's what a woman and that's what a male is. And see, we had a president that made laws against God, because that's who he made the laws against. When he made a law for a male to marry a male and a female to marry a female, he like took his fist and pointed and shook it at God. Because in the Bible it tells us that's an abomination. And when we sin against God. This man had no conscience about what he did because that's what he is. But he won't tell nobody. Everybody that try to tell it end up dead. But he can make a law. But he won't tell who he is, what he does. But they videos out here of men telling who he is and what he does. And see, they uh, support transgender because that's within them. You're not going to just make a law against God just like that, unless that's what you do. And the lady that I looked at, my nose itching. She said that horrible things gonna be done. I've heard this prophetess Celestial. She talk about the horrible thing that's gonna be doing. Horrible things that's gonna be doing. in our government and our medical people. I mean, people so gullible. I mean, I just don't understand how you could just believe everything these people say when you see all the evil that's going on. You see our cops. I never seen cops so evil than what I see today. And they just beat up black people. I mean, you got a man cop that'll just take an old woman and just sling her down and hit her in the face. I just saw a video. She was, they was doing something to this person, and she was just recording, not saying somebody else was saying something, but it won't her because they rough up black people so bad. They don't care how old you are. You can be 99 a day from 100, and they'll rough you up. So this lady, this was an older lady. Went up there and slung her down to the ground and punched her in her face. Because these people have opened themselves up to the demonic realm. They serve Satan. They don't serve the people. They serve Satan. I don't trust a cop for nothing. I don't trust a doctor for nothing. Because these doctors know what they've been doing. Doing nothing but telling lies. You got some doctors that's been trying to warn the people, but they're not. People ain't even listening to them. They actually pausing this one doctor. Now he was very vocal, very vocal. So you can't even. In order for him to get pausing, there had to be somebody he knew, unless he went to a restaurant. But how did he get the pausing? I know they can send stuff right in your home because they do me like this every single night. See how puffed up my face is, my body. They've been doing this to me for 5 years now. With this energy, they connect something electrical up to the underground system, and this energy is coming out from under the ground. But wherever I sit at, someone can got something where they can control it, go into my private area, and it gone up in my body. I wakes up with feeling stuff shaking in me. The dentist, they taking our blood. The doctors and the dentists, you have to be careful how you let them take your blood, because they're using our blood so that they can attack us through our bowel. There's so much stuff, and people don't want to believe. You know, I've got to the point where I'm tired of trying to tell people. I'm tired of trying to tell people because nobody don't. Even people that's going through the same thing I'm going through, act like they don't believe me because of what I'm going through. I can't control if y'all not going through what y'all going through the same thing I'm going through, because I wish I won't going through what I'm going through. I wish I didn't see the stuff that I see, but I see it. But I'm at the point where I don't even want to make no more videos. But I'm because it's not just about game stocking now. It's about the world. It's about the whole United States of America is coming under judgment. So now is a time to pray. Pray, pray, pray. And the young lady was saying, pray for those who are lost in the world. And that's what she was saying. We got to pray for those who lost in the world. But I've been hearing a lot about the praying and fasting. People saying, God saying pray and fast. God don't want people to go to hell. But evidently people want to go to hell. I had someone to tell me that they're going to go to hell with gasoline draws on. But I'll tell you what, if they go to hell with gasoline draws on, they're gonna hate it. Cause I'm trying to tell them, I'm trying to talk to them. I won't trying to judge them. I'm judging the act that they're doing, because how can you tell a person what they're doing is wrong if you're not judging? We are some people keep saying that you're not. Yes, that's a lie from hell. If you living in sin yourself, you're not supposed to judge nobody else. You get your own self right. That's what that scripture means. If you in sin and you in a bigger sin than what they in, how you gonna tell them about their sin when your sin is even bigger? But when you living right and living righteous, yes, you are supposed to judge what people say, but righteously. Righteously. And that is scripture. You got so many people dipping and dabbing in witchcraft. People be talking about, I don't believe in that. If you ain't got to. That don't mean it ain't gonna work on you. I didn't believe it either, but they've been tearing me up left and right because they practice their craft. We go to church, all we do is sing and pay money in the church. We ain't learning how to fight. Ain't nobody teaching how to fight spiritually. But these witches, this is what they do. This is what they practice. But you got these pastors don't want nobody else to know nothing because they don't want them to outpass them. So they want to keep what knowledge they know to themselves, whatever they know. And a lot of them ain't got no power to help do nothing but beg for money. That's the only power they got. Lying. Lying on the scripture. But I tell you, we think we've been going through something with these gang stalkers. If Russia and China come to America and with war, let's see what these gang stalkers gonna do then. Let's see how bad they're gonna be then, because they just attacking us, because we don't have nowhere to fight back but through prayer. And they just got my stomach sitting in my belly, in my lap. Let me show y'all how my stomach looking. This is what they've done to my stomach. They did this. They sent hot air in my body every night for the last 5 years and did this to my stomach. And look at that. Look, that look like my intestines sitting up there. I mean, if you look at my video, they just did this in the last. It ain't been 2 years that we've been in this house, but since we've been in this house, cause I looked at the video where I was at the other house, I want this big. Because when it seems like every time we move, the gang stalking get worse. The attacks get worse. And they surround us, every single house that be around us, from the front of us, behind us, and on the sides of us, are all gang stalkers, and they hitting us with direct energy. All the cars that just come through, turn around and go back out, cause it's on the cars. But these people such fools. Now, if direct energy will come through our house, through the walls and through the windows, how they figure that it's not gonna come through their car? No matter what, they just ride through and just shine them bright lights on us that on the porch. The street lights are changing. They just doing whatever, just whatever. Every night I wake up, I'm shaking. I'm just shaking and feeling this hot air going in my private area like I'm being raped because they use that remote neural monitoring to attack people. They use voice to skull to talk to people in their brain because the doctors are implanting us. This has to be the city workers and the utility company that did something to this to the wiring in his house. So whoever the landlord that owned this house, he had to know the wiring wasn't good in his house. He had to give them permission to plant them pipes up under this house because the pipes are running from away from the house, from across the street, down the street, behind us, and over by the food truck. And I got videos to prove it. Got stuff all up in the sky. And it's not just dealing with gangsters. This is dealing with everybody, the whole world. Because they're bringing in this one world, and it's going to come because the Bible talks about it. So it's going to come. They're going to be war. They're going to be an Armageddon. They're going to be a tribulation. There'll be a tribulation, and then there'll be an Armageddon. So if war comes here soon, there won't be the tribulation. There won't be the Armageddon. Because we haven't had the tribulation yet that I know of, because the Antichrist haven't been revealed. When the Antichrist be revealed, then we're in tribulation. But I think I know who the Antichrist is. And he's actually acting now. He's the one running everything. He's behind the scene, but he's still running everything. Cause Biden ain't running nothing. He just the scapegoat. he the scapegoat. But anyway, we have to. I didn't even come on here to do all this talk. Like I said, when I get on here, everything that just start flowing out. Just start flowing out because I didn't come on here to talk about all of this. But there's just so much going on, so much going on. It's evil. I want to find something positive to talk about and bring some joy back in my life. Cause these people been torturing me. They just been torturing me, and I'm surprised I ain't dead yet. All this energy. They sometimes they feel like somebody's turned a faucet on something hot and just as high as it can go. They cut it on and just let it flow through my body. That's how I wake up feeling with this stuff, and I can move. When I first move, I don't feel it, but it don't be long for it come, cause they follow my bowel. And where they getting our blood from? From the dentists and the doctors, cause they part of this. Gain stocking just part of the whole agenda of depopulation, cause that's what it's all about, depopulating. They want the earth depopulated of human beings. And whatever they are, will still be him. Cause that's who Jesus gonna be fighting when he come back. He not gonna be fighting humans. He gonna be fighting something else that's taking humans places. Cause I do believe a lot of these things we looking at are not the real people. I think they dead. Might have been somebody suffer. I pay close attention to these people on TV. They people, and I'm seeing a lot of these things. The people changing. So I don't know if the camera just making it look like it's changing, or is it really changing? Cause I'm seeing quite a bit, and they all on TV. They just taking it. Then you ain't got to worry about artificial intelligence taking over everything. Got to worry about these reptilians taking over everything. Well, I reckon I need to get off of here. I've been shampooing my hair. I got conditioner on it right now, and I'm sitting under this fan. It's getting cold. Uh, then I want to talk about something else, but it ain't coming to me right now. Oh, I did see in Cleveland they were all black missing, and they've been missing for a while now. They were like in the teens. I think the youngest one was like 10, but they were like teenagers missing. Boys too. I did see a movie last night, and it reminded me so much of what's going on today. And these people were just heartless. Where they kidnapped these girls, younger teenage girls, and sex trafficked them. And I mean, they were so mean to them girls. It didn't make no sense. I just wanted to take me something and just whoop them. Anybody that'll do that to another human being need a good whooping. I mean, really, they need a good one. One girl went there thinking she was going to work, had her little baby. They took the baby and sold the baby, and then were prostitute her. One girl, they tortured her so, traumatized her so when she did get away, and someone found her, and she was in the hospital, and her mom and daddy came. She was so traumatized she didn't even know who her mom and daddy was. Oof. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry just thinking about, because I know this stuff is happening for real. People doing this stuff for real. Some years ago, this young girl came from New York and went down to Myrtle Beach. When you can't go places by yourself. You can't just go wandering off by yourself. And that's what she did. And these guys got her. Black boys too. She was Spanish. But they killed her. I can't remember exactly what all they said that they did, but I know they killed her. I mean, what is wrong with people now? People don't have no kind of nothing, no kind of heart, no kind of nothing. And just like these police, this sheriff department, and not just the sheriff department, you got the CIA, the FBI, any alphabet organization, along with FEMA, along with Homeland Security, the people that's supposed to be protecting America. They the one putting people names on this blackball list, telling nothing but lies that we are terrorists. People, we don't even know how to be a terrorist. I don't even know how to shoot a gun. Ain't never shot a gun before in my life. Ain't even hardly been nowhere. I ain't never been outside of America, and ain't been too many places in America. And they're gonna put my name on a blackball list. And I know, and it was the chief of police of my hometown. I know that's who did it. Cause he came on my job questioning me about he never see me with a man. He ain't supposed to see me with when I'm with a man. It's me and my man, whoever he is. Us, just us. We don't need no audience. And people be talking like they got some kind of sex video. Now that's one thing I've never done. Did no sex video. I don't need that. I'm not into all of that freaky stuff. Where I got the video me having sex. But they keep talking and then they sending it out to in the text and stuff. This the kind of crap that's going on that our government is doing. And if there is a video, if somebody did do that to me, how they get it? Cause they paying people to do this kind of crap. The government is doing this. And then turn a whole entire neighborhood, a whole neighborhood, not half a neighborhood, the whole kabang against people to destroy their whole life for no reason whatsoever. Just because they want to depopulate the earth. And then they have make it where you got symptoms like Alzheimer's, but it's not no natural Alzheimer's like you just you just lost uh um protein in your brain. No, this is something that's being done to people. I got a sister that I've been taking care of now for 8 years. I know that they doing this to her because they attacking me the same way. She used to tell me stuff before she got as bad as she is now. But I didn't know what she was talking about because I didn't know nothing about gang stalking, even though they've been gang stalking me for many, many years. I thought I was having natural sickness, going to these doctors, and they started doing stuff to me. Just like they set Hawaii on fire. Part of it anyway. And blocked them people in, because these people is talking. Say they were blocked in, barricaded, where they couldn't get out. And this was the police that did this, just like the Black Lives Matter movement. The police is the one started the raid. It was the cops that did this. And the building that was on fire, those people had insurance. They paid people to set them buildings on fire because they had the insurance on them. They paid the people. Then there was witches out there. This one lady said that she went out there to one of them, said all she saw was witches, and they was putting spells on the ground and doing incantations and stuff. That's all this was. Cause the women that was over Black Lives Matter, they not over it, but they was the one that the man that owned it, he ain't even black. So Black life don't matter to him. He can care less black about black people. And so them women, they witches, and they made millions of dollars and brought them home, mansions. All this was a setup. People are getting sacrificed for movements for some dumb crap. Cause a lot of this stuff, you got people who are in the Masonic order, and they worship Satan, and they bringing curses to their bloodline, pure natural born curses to their family, because they want to join some crap over lies. They joining in stuff they don't even know how evil this crap is. Cause once upon a time, black people couldn't even join it. Now you got black daddy, black granddaddy, black uncle, black son, black this and black that and black that. But I guarantee you they not in the same one with them presidents. They had to join another one. That's why I said I got to find something, something more positive to talk about. Because this here, the more I talk, see like the more want to come out of me, and the more I get mad. Because this don't make no sense that people can't just live in peace. There's enough of the earth that people can live. And these Illuminati people, we don't even know who they are. We don't even know where they live, if they're on Earth or if they're on Mars. We don't know. If they're underground, we don't know nothing about them. All we know is that they're Illuminatis. And might know some of their last names. But if someone walked by me now, I wouldn't know them. Don't want to know them. I have no idea who they are. Don't want to know nothing about the Rothschilds or the whoever else they are. All I know, I do know the Rothschild. I know that name, but that's probably not even the top one. I don't want to know nothing about them. Anybody so evil, I don't care how much money they got and how much less that I got. I don't want to know nothing. I'm just not greedy for money. Money is not mammon is not my God. You got some people that just cause they got material things, they think they can treat you any kind of way. But I don't care what you got. I don't care what kind of car you got, what kind of house you got, how much money. I don't care nothing about none of that when you is sorry. When you got a heart of sorrow. That you think you better than me because you got material stuff that's gonna burn up and you probably go to hell, burn up too. I don't care nothing about that. As long as I'm not homeless, I could go in the kitchen and fry me some chicken. I got some clothes to put on. I got shoes. I got soap that I make my own soap. I can wash my behind because I got some water. That's what is important to me. That I'm not living out up under a tree in a box. And all the money in the world, there shouldn't be nobody homeless in the United States of America. When you got all Bill Gates, he ought to be shaming himself. He gonna burn hell wide open. Oprah Winfrey, that's a nun. All these rich people, nobody should be homeless. Nobody should be hungry. You're gonna die and leave all that money in the bank when you could have took it and helped somebody right here in America, not over in Africa. But that's good that Oprah. But them girls were being raped. You got a home over there in Africa for them to be mistreated because she's part of this crap too. When she'll take men to go get uh raped, have gay sex in order for them to move forward in to be famous. You got to be raped, turned to a punk just to use your gifts. I mean, how crazy can you be? You got to be the gay gatekeeper. I mean, that's crazy, really crazy. And I mean, it's just really pissing me off. The more I find out that I don't even know if I can handle no more. Cause it just makes me mad. And people look up to these people, and they devils, pure devils. Everybody think of Oprah Winfrey is such the Oprah this and Oprah that. Oprah is a devil. I used to have dreams about Oprah, and I used to dream that I was on the Oprah Winfrey show, and God would just move on me, and I start prophesying to her about her sins. Now I know why God would give me them dreams, because of the stuff that she do, the evil that she do. I need to get off of here. Lord have mercy, I need to get up off of him. Mm-mm. Lord have mercy. And you got these boys. I see why some of them walk around here with yellow and pink fingernail polish and got their hair all braided up because they have to do the shame because they don't want to sacrifice their family. I think the dude named Dre talking about he gay. So he doing that gay mess because he don't want to sacrifice his family. You got, I don't know all these boys' names. Uh, some dude saying he gay. Got so many black men talking about they gay. And they doing this stuff because they don't want to sacrifice their families. Look at the dog back there. He itching. He back there itching. I give him a Benadryl. What is this? These people keep sending me these things to buy perfume. I got too much perfume. I don't even wear all the perfume I got. I got so much perfume. Not as much as I see some people got though. But I got a lot. It lasts me for years. Cause I don't be throwing away my perfume. Mm. I used to wear it every day. Every time I take a shower, but now I don't because it costs too much. It used to be cheaper, but I could afford to get it. But now, shoot, perfume costing 150 and the good perfume anyway and above. The kind of they somehow I got it, but I got it in like a little spray thing because I can't afford no $350 perfume and $400. Mm. My niece got some. Her mama brought it. When I saw that, I said, "Girl, it was a birthday present. Shoot, I need somebody to buy me some." It smelled good though, but I brought me a whole bunch of the little spray thing that cost $49, so I could get it. Buy two and get one free. That's what they just sent me. Buy two and get one free. The travel size. So that's how I buy mine. Shoot, by the time I finish buying all them, buy two and get one free, I probably done brought a big bottle. Mm. I'm just gonna keep doing that until I open it up. Okay, now stop. Now I be smelling good now when I want to. My soap smell good. So that's all I got on right now. So I didn't even put no body butter on. I'll be lazy once I get out that shower. Now I used to make these bath bombs. See that how I done changed the subject. I used to make these bath bombs. I make a bath bomb and a bath bomb like a bomb BALM and a BOMB. One of them is just a solid oil like cocoa butter, shea butter, mango butter, and cucumber butter. And I melt it and I'm getting out my secret. But that's the one that when you take a shower or you take a bath and before you dry off, you just rub it on your skin. Oh, that make your skin just soft. Now I could do that, but once I get out and dry it off, I don't be wanting to put nothing on. But my skin will be soft and smooth just with my soaps, cause I got moisturizing stuff in my soaps. But these people dry my skin out when they attacking me at nighttime. I be just dry. I got a dry patch right there where they shot me. This is where they shot me with some technology. Cause when I be outside, they be shooting at me. Be feel like little mosquitoes biting me. But they be them idiots. Cause see, these young boys in the back of us, they see. I'm 65 years old. I might die anytime. They the one got to be here with this with the atmosphere and be slaves to these reptilians. Sometimes I take a bath with two different types of soap, which I did this today. I took my shower. I used two different types of soaps. My skin feel good too. I got to treat my neck. Cause when they be attacking me really bad, they just make my neck just hang. I need to exercise, but somebody don't like to hear the sound of the exercise machine. He wants to start acting the pure fool. I said I was gonna put him out this room and go ahead and work out soon. 'Cause I got to get, can't let them just keep tearing down my body about me trying to build it back up. And these black people was keep attacking me. What make it so bad? Cause I only know of two set of white people in this neighborhood. And that's the man across the street and the man right behind us. All the other people are black, but they say black life matter. I wonder who in the heck do it matter to? Cause it don't seem to matter to black people. All you gotta do is offer them gift cards and some change, and they'll kill you. And black men, who gonna protect the women? Who gonna protect the children? Sure ain't these weak jokers around here. Cause they take a weak man to do this crap they doing. They take somebody really weak, weak minded. Let me get off of here. Oh, knows.